Alright guys, I've been waiting to do this story for a long time. This is one of my favorite stories of all time, guys. I just absolutely love it. It's called 352 Seidels of Beer in 17 Hours. And I'm going to be telling you guys some really interesting information at the end of this awesome story. So please stay tuned. So, Hugo Spielmann and Hans Goschig, railroad workers of Essen, Germany, drank 352 Seidels of beer in 17 hours. So we're going to find out how much that is at the end, but I'm going to keep it a surprise to you guys. So 352 Seidels of beer in 17 hours. Naturally, there must have been a worthy occasion, and there was. Herr Hugo Spielmann and Herr Hans Goschig were celebrating their release from a French jail in the Ruhr territory, November 24th, 1923. Hugo and Hans immediately repaired to a hotel in the vicinity of the railroad station in Essen, and there, with a large company of railroadmen and steelworkers, they sat down to the agreeable task. The beer fest began at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and when it was over at 9 o'clock the following morning, they had consumed the astounding total of 352 seidels of beer between them, which amounts to about 438 glasses. After the great imbibition, Hugo, the heavier of the two, weighing 190 pounds, found that he had gained 2 pounds, while curiously enough, his partner Hans, who originally weighed 170 pounds, discovered that he had lost 2 pounds, which is crazy, guys. Now, when I first read the story, it wasn't too impressive to me because I was like, I don't know what a seidel is. But when you guys find out what a seidel is, it's going to seem real impressive real fast. So if you guys Google on your phone, how many ounces is a seidel? It says they commonly hold about 20 ounces, but larger versions certainly exist. So 20 ounces. So at the very smallest, each seidel is 20 ounces. So here I have my calculator. So if each man drank 352, that's 352 times 20. So that's 7,040 ounces. But it gets more impressive. So that's 7,040 ounces. So we're going to find out how many pounds that is. So divided by 16. That's 440 pounds of liquid that they drink. And it gets more amazing. So 440 pounds of liquid. And there's 8 pounds in a gallon. So 440 divided by 8. That's 55 gallons of liquid between the two of them. So divide that by 2. So that's 27.5 gallons that they drink. And I researched this a lot before I did the video, so that I had be able to give you guys information on that. So I found out like how many pounds are in a gallon, how many pounds are in a cup. That's why I researched it before, so I could show you. So that's 27.5 gallons per man. Can you guys imagine that? Let's say somebody put 55 gallons of milk on the table, and I was like, in 17 hours, you and a friend are going to be able to drink all of these gallons. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. So, yeah, that's just crazy. So I saw here that in 1 hour, the stomach can hold only half a gallon, or 1.9 liters. Stretch receptors in the organs sense when its limit is reached, triggering a vomit reflex that swiftly empties the stomach. Moreover, drinking a gallon of milk is much more difficult than drinking a gallon of water. So it can only hold half a gallon per hour. So if you divide this by 17, that's 1 in 21 and 21 over 34. So that's more than 1.5 gallons. So that means that these men had very, very extra large stomachs. A normal human stomach could not hold that much liquid. So these men were really special. But although this story is true, you can actually rupture your stomach if you eat too much. So if I were you, I would not drink more than half a gallon in 1 hour, because you could actually rupture your stomach. So there's more questions here on Google that you could find. But yeah. So don't eat too much. Like, don't drink too much, I mean. I should have posted this the day before Thanksgiving instead of the day after Thanksgiving. Yeah, but don't drink. Do not drink too much, because you could actually rupture your stomach. But I mean, I would, like, that's why they put a safe limit at half a gallon. It's pretty hard to drink half a gallon in an hour. Like, I've done it. Like, you don't feel so good, so I'm not gonna even do it anyway.